Sports Ignite, Sports Unite, Sports Day and Night. You never get tired of watching, listening, and having a sweet experience in the world of sport. My name is Ramsey Enoch, and a special welcome to the Friday edition of Sport Rush. This is the time we take you around the world of sport, but today we're going to be talking a little about the clubs in England. Not just in England, we can get to Germany. From Germany, we can actually get to Spain, and from Spain, where else do you think we might go to? Italy, of course. But then, let's just look at a few things from the world of sport, because time will fail us to go around the whole world this morning. From the world of sport, my name once again is Ramsey with Jesse, number 10, and of course, Michael is joining me today. I don't know the club Michael is fanning, but then, Michael.
With Jesse, number 7.
Jesse, see, the way he's doing, if you see him, you think this guy knows how to play.
What? I ball. I'm a baller.
He's a baller. He's a baller. All right, welcome, Michael. It's good to have you on Sport Rush today. Let's talk sport. Let's talk sport. You love sport. I love sports. They love sport. So let's do sport, man. As it is right now, Olympics. Olympics. We were very worried that the Super Falcons couldn't go far. And some persons were saying the coach should be sacked. And I was asking a question. I said, if you want to sack the coach of the Super Falcon, talking about Wardrum, remember, nobody has replaced Finidi George. If it's easy to get a coach, then the Super Eagles should not be coachless at this very particular point in time, and you can remember their performance. I don't just want to talk about the guys today. Let's talk about what just happened in the Olympics. The D-Tigress. The D-Tigress. Oh my God. The D-Tigress. You guys didn't come back with a trophy, but then how far that you went and how well that you were able to conquer to where you got to is so amazing. What do you think? Were you impressed by the performance of the D-Tigress at as the ongoing Olympics?
When you talk about D-Tigress, you start with, indeed, Africa, stand up for the queen of basketball, the Amazon of basketball. Huh. Oh my God. Also, we have an Amazon in the place of the coach also. I love her so much. The coach of the D-Tigress. She's done so much work, so much job. This Tigress actually wowed me in the last Olympics because people didn't expect them beating Australia, beating heavyweight in basketball. Remember, Rena Wakama is not just a woman. She's the first. If you're trying to read her bio, she's the first female coach to win an Afro basket title. She's also former Nigerian professional basketballer, of course, and there's more. She's the first coach to lead Nigeria to victory against a top-ranked team, that's Australia, at the Olympics. She's the first coach to lead an African basketball team, male or female, to the quarterfinal of the Olympic Games. Who else?
And that's just what happened.
Rina.
That's just what happened.
And the Tigress, they wowed the world. They were spectacular. But then, unfortunately, USA.
When you have the likes of LeBron James and the rest of them, what were you thinking? What do you think?
It was just a slight margin, 8-74.
Yeah. I think when I even saw the margin, if you watch that game, you know that the Tigress.
It was highly contested. Contested.
I don't want to say anything, but then I think the federal government should actually encourage them.
Absolutely.
All right. There was a little of sometimes, not all the time. Sometimes you hear a little of disappointment, all right, coming from the authorities, the regulatory bodies, and it doesn't go well all the time. But what I want to say to the authorities right now is that they should at least encourage the D-Tigress for coming this far. Meeting with USA alone, it's not a child's play. And even going as far as where they got to, it's not beans. Then look at the score line. Look at the goal line. Well, it is something that is very, very commendable. It's commendable. Of course, let's move away from there and go to other things happening from the world of sport right now. Let's look at the world of transfer. Some people say Arsenal is doing a great job from the world of transfer. Some other person say, no. We want to talk about Arsenal, what about Chelsea? Someone will come and say, hey, come on, are you talking about Chelsea? Chelsea is just doing business. What they are doing, the kind of players they are getting every day is just like they are trying to do business. But then the season is drawing very close by the day. When is the time? The time is right here. But then how is the transfer window going? Manchester United have gotten a lot of players. And if you ask them right now, the fans will tell you, yes, we are ready. And of course, we are going to take the trophy. Then Man City will come and they will tell you, hey, come on, we know what we are doing. Don't joke with us. You look at our coach, look at our players. Then you come to Aston Villa. Then you go to other parts of the game, other parts of the league, going to what is happening from the La Liga. Then you go to Italia Serie A. Then you also go to what is happening in other parts of the game. But now, I am going to be asking Michael one very, very, very important question. So far, so good in England. I'm looking at England now.
Most fantastic transfer.
The most
outstanding.
Apart from fantastic, the most outstanding. And the player that you know will really perform, because it's not all about getting the players. And remember that some players sustain injury.
Yeah.
All right. Even though the season have not really started. And if you look at the preseason so far, you will know that some clubs are already on top of their game.
Absolutely,
but then the league is different from preseason.
Absolutely.
Okay, so
that is what Pep Guardiola actually said. Yeah, he was talking about his Community Shield coming up tomorrow. Community Shield final with Manchester United, and it was like, okay, we're winning games.
Rivals.
Yeah, we're winning games during preseason, but then a high competition is different from preseason wins. So let's see what's going to happen. Community Shield. Let's talk about transfers happening. I see Tottenham about to strike a deal with Dominic Solanke, becoming outstanding, because last season their combined forwards, Son, Heung-min Son, Richarlison. Heung-min Son scored 17, Richarlison scored about 9 thereabout, and then Timo Werner just scored 2. Dominic Solanke from Bournemouth scored 19 outstanding goals. It was his breakout season. They're just about to reach, just this morning I'm seeing him on a jersey of Tottenham. So it means Postecoglou doesn't make noise. He gets the signing done. He's about to be confirmed. They are still finalizing the verbal agreement and then the initial add-ons and everything to see that deal. Also, another one that is also very coming out right now is Leroy Sané, that was a former Man City winger. Arsenal are about to go in for him. So that's what you guys are about. After Calafiori, you guys are going for Leroy Sané. Fantastic. Arsenal has not really gone for an outright striker.
Who are the guys? You say you guys. I hope you're not referring to me. I can't be an Arsenal fan. Why should I be an Arsenal fan? Arsenal, am I your fan? I'm not Arsenal fan.
Okay, let's move.
I belong to the winning team.
Let's move to your club, Chelsea, which I know you're a Chelsea fan.
Who told you I'm a Chelsea fan?
Chelsea are reportedly
You're trying to give me a club.
Chelsea are reportedly about to agree finally on a striker.
Which club just won the league? The Premier League?
Man City. Of course.
So why will you be saying I'm a Chelsea fan when Man City is there?
I see Chelsea around you. Chelsea.
That your prophecy. That your prophecy.
Chelsea is just about to agree a deal worth 110 euros for Osimhen. Of course, Osimhen is super expensive, but then you know that Lukaku is going the other way. Napoli, and then Chelsea is about to, of course, now that's the between a swap deal, the clause is a swap, and then that 110 reportedly they are about to agree that agreement. And then sensationally in Spain, Dani Olmo has completed Bayern Munich transfer. Very, very interesting. Also from England, when you talk about outstanding transfer from England to Spain, into switched 82 million euros. Julian Alvarez from Manchester City. Atletico has been very busy this season. Come on now, they just see Alvarez, so that's a fantastic signing for them. They are about to rival Barcelona and, the next one, is Real Madrid in winning some of these.
Yeah, Atletico. Well, let's see how it's going to be. It's going to be very, very... It will be competitive like it has always been. When you talk about Atletico Madrid, talk about Real Madrid, talk about Barcelona, these are good teams.
If you come to my team, we've signed.
Which is your team?
Manchester United.
Oh, Manchester United. Small children in England.
I'm a proud United fan. I'm a proud United fan. We've signed Zexi, Lenny Yoro, injured for 3 months. We also have, we are reportedly about to finalize the late deal plus Mazarawi, plus the other guy from Burnley that was still trying to see if we can was still trying to see if we can trying to see if we can sign in. Liverpool have been very silent this season. They are just reportedly about, still talking to
but they have
Zubimendi,
players,
midfielder.
Liverpool
Absolutely,
have
they
players.
are overbloated with talent.
They have players.
That's why you see they've been actually silent. And then Scott McTominay reportedly still discussing with West Ham. West Ham is still trying to see if they can. Of course, they've signed a fantastic attacker already. Yeah, that guy, Solot is a fantastic striker. That deal was very, very fantastic.
All right, let's move away from the world of transfer now, because we're almost rounding up. Let's come down to Africa. Isa Hayatou of blessed memory. He's late already, okay? And his passing on is a big blow to the African football, to the world of football. Absolutely. Because FIFA, the position he holds in FIFA, and of course coming to Africa, and how he has been. I think the likes of Amaju Pinnick and the rest of them will really miss him. Absolutely. when you talk about Isa Hayatou.
Absolutely.
What would you have to say about that? How much loss is it to the world of sports, football especially?
It's a colossal, phenomenal loss because a career spanning 29 years career. Remember, he became CAF president, the longest reigning CAF president.
The longest.
1988 to when the sudden ouster in 2017. Before that, he replaced Sepp Blatter, where there was a case of a beat in 2015.
Yes.
Yeah, he was the acting FIFA president for some time before Gianni Infantino took over. And then, a career spanning 29 years old. He's from Cameroon, and then he has been the longest reigning CAF president. Colossal loss. So we
not just to the Cameroonians, okay? Yeah. If you are from Cameroon, hard luck to you, but to all Africans, Nigeria especially.
He was 77, reportedly had a prolonged illness that has been battling in Cameroon. 77 years old. May he just so rest in perfect peace here. He's done it all. 29 years as a president.
It's a lot. We just pray that he has a replacement, maybe from Africa or from his family or from anywhere. But then, you will be missed, Isa Hayatou, the former CAF president. All right, thank you very much for coming around. But then, if you want to give kudos or bosa to some clubs in England, I want you to name 3 clubs in England. Okay, just 3 clubs, not in England. 3 clubs, right, that anytime, any day you can beat your chest for them, that they will not fall your hand.
Real Madrid, number 1. They're doing well. Manchester City, of course, they've won back-to-back. They won treble.
Nice.
Back-to-back.
Now we have Real Madrid.
Man City, Manchester United, the club I love so much here.
Man City, Manchester United.
Yeah.
You are bringing in Manchester United because you're a Man U fan. Is that what you're doing?
Did it goes out for this big club? Of course.
Okay, apart from Manchester United, which other club? Because I won't take Manchester United because it's your club.
Then you have to remove Man City and put Man U there.
Can you imagine? He doesn't want 2 clubs. if there must be 1 club from England, then it should be Manchester United.
And then also,
I am watching out for Manchester United in this upcoming season. And coming season.
And also for recent records, I want to give Mozart to Bayer Leverkusen last season.
Yeah, Bayer.
They did so well. But then our own Ademola Lookman broke their heart. When it came to Europa League final. Hat-tricks, but then Bayer Leverkusen expect so much from them.
But then he tried. Lookman really tried for them.
And also to the coach of Bayer Leverkusen.
All right. Thank you very much, Michael. This is going to be the size of Sport Rush and the Friday edition of Sport Rush. This is how we bring it to you. Very hot, very spicy, very entertaining, and very welcoming. We make you love sports beyond any other thing. Sport Ignite, Sport Unite. One game that unites enemies. It's sport. And which of the sport? The Rand Later game, not just restricted to the Rand Later game, but every other form of sport, depending on the one you are in love with. We love you, and we want to come on your way again. And we will be coming on your way again to make it happen, and that's going to be Monday for the next edition of Sport Rush. Have a wonderful weekend. Go watch any of the games that you can watch, whoever it is you're supporting in the rest of the games, the competitions in the Olympics. Go ahead and do that. And as a matter of fact, I want to say have a peaceful weekend ahead of you. Bye-bye for now. My name is MC Ramsey with Jesse number 10. And of course, Michael with Jesse number 7.
And also, Man U to win Community Shield. Don't forget.
Man U, if you fall our hand, I will hold him responsible.